There's fresh concern over the growing spread of coronavirus after more than 3,000 cases were recorded in the UK on consecutive days for the first time since the middle of May. Well, it comes as the government sends an alert to care providers over concerns about an increase in COVID-19 cases in care homes. In towns and cities across the country last night, many people took the opportunity to enjoy a night out before new COVID restrictions come into force tomorrow. Here's Simon Jones.
A busy Saturday night in Liverpool. The last chance for large groups to meet before the so-called rule of 6 comes into force. In England, only 6 people will be allowed to get together in most situations.
This weekend, everyone is just going wild, which makes zero sense, but I think that everyone is going wild because they want to have their last party because everyone's terrified of going into another lockdown.
There's 4 people in our house and 12 people in their house, so I think it should be 8. The majority of people have got 2 kids, the majority of couples have got 2 children, so it's preventing 2 families getting together.
Coronavirus isn't going to stop this weekend, it's still going to be here, so why wait until Monday? There's going to be a lockdown, do it now.
In Soho in central London, there's concern at the rate that coronavirus is spreading.
Our number's gone over 1 now. I think we're approaching this second wave that everyone's talking about. So yeah, I think it'd be quite a good thing. And you do see, when you go to places like this, you do see big groups of people.
Certain areas are not monitored, like house parties, for example. That's down to responsibility, for the host of the house party.
Hopefully people listen. I don't know if they do though, that's the thing. Yeah.
From Monday, police in England will have the power to fine people who don't stick to the rule of 6, £100 for a first offence, doubling each time to a maximum of £3,200. The big question is whether police initially will try an approach of engagement or whether they'll move straight to enforcement. In England, the rule of 6 will apply indoors and outdoors. In Scotland, the 6 can only be from 2 households and young children aren't counted. In Wales, up to 30 can still meet outdoors. This is why the government is acting. There were 3,497 new coronavirus cases recorded in the latest 24-hour period. That means the average number of new cases reported per day in the last week is just over 3,000. 9 deaths were reported of people who died within 28 days of a positive COVID-19 test. And that means on average in the last week, 11 deaths were announced every day, taking the total number across the UK to 41,623. In Scotland, new cases diagnosed have hit a 4-month high. The message from politicians: keeping coronavirus under control requires care and vigilance from all of us. Simon Jones, BBC News.